Hello everybody, welcome to the Mr. Steamboat channel. If you're subscribed already, a big thumbs up to you. If you're not subscribed, there's a button for subscriptions, there's a bell for notifications when I upload a new video. I'm doing another little card trick for you now. It's a lot of shuffling this one, so I wish someone of you was around here now. You could shuffle these cards rather than me do it. In fact, it'd be better if there's actually two people here shuffling cards. Then you could both have a good old shuffle and not let me do it, basically. So I'll do a little shuffle there. I'll try and do my little riffle shuffle there. I'll try and split them out a little bit, say there, I'm in there. See how this goes. Is it going to go? It's not going that well, is it? Try and them in. It's because these are different cards. These are the Florida cards, so they're a little bit more shiny surface, yeah. So anyway, we've done a bit of shuffling there. But again, if I had two people around here, if I had two friends, I would split the cards, or you split the cards, into two little piles. And there's two piles there. Then again, the two people around here, they could shuffle them again. They could say, well, we'll shuffle those there. We could do like that sort of shuffle. We could perhaps do another little riffly type shuffle there. I'm sort of looking down because I don't want to drop all the cards on the floor. Let's take about half from there, shove them in there, say. Oops, that'll do, wouldn't it? And that's that little deck even more shuffled. Then you could say, we'll shuffle this deck again, and this would be someone else would be shuffling this deck rather than me, shuffling those a bit more. So they're all really randomised cards. I think I might try and do if I can try this again. Let me try it again. I tried it the other day. Let's see if I can try it again, see if I can do this riffle this way. It does. It's not the best riffle in the world, but you can see there they're kind of going in together. And then if I do that, they slot in there. So yeah. So that's basically what it is. You've got two people here, although there's not two people here, but there's two people here shuffling the cards with two decks of cards. Then you, as in you and you, who are not there, would start putting cards down. And I'm looking down just so that I can see roughly where I'm putting it, because I don't want them to fall off here. And although I'm doing one at a time, you could actually do two, you could do three, that one over there could do one, you could do two, that one could do one over there, you might bring a couple of cards over there, and you just keep on going down until at some point you would say, oh, there, right, that's enough, that's enough. So what we'll do is, we'll lock it in with my How the Duck Blu-ray. I might just leave those cards there, if you don't want those cards, they're all slipping all over the place. Even now they're slipping all over the place. Nice cards, but they're very, very slippy. So, How the Duck has locked in. I'll just move them forward ever so slightly. How the Duck has locked in the cards that you've been dealing down, yeah? So as I lift it up slowly, you can see there, just a DVD Blu-ray, that's all it is, How the Duck, a good movie. And there's the cards there that you've been dealing down. And there's one card on the top which I'll just slide over there. I'll do it ever so carefully, and I'll put it over there. In fact, I'll move those cards out of the way as well, just so they don't slip anywhere else. So that's the one card there which you've been dealing down and mixing up to produce that card there. In here, there's something moving in here, and it's not the Blu-ray, because if I open up ever so carefully, and I'll just do it that way, you can see there's a Blu-ray, there's a card, there's a card. So I can lift up that card there, it's the only card that's in there. I lift up that, I lift up your card, because that's the card that you stopped at with all the shuffling and the dealing, and I will just turn around my card and say, that is magic.